but I have this feeling of, I don't know if it will work. And then if later on I can make money, or if later on my audience will grow. Because it feels so, I just don't know if it can, I just don't know if it will work. So I'm editing this video, but because this is a pretty long video, I want to give you a little intro of what this is about. I've had a lot of coaching in the last several years of running my business coaching, life coaching. I've been in group programs, and I've never shared a conversation that I had with one of my coaches. So usually these are like private sessions on Zoom, but I met up with my life coach, Shirley, and we recorded a session because I want to share with you all like the things that I'm going through. And like, I got so much out of this session. So I thought like, probably you guys will get a lot out of it too. So I hope you enjoy. We talk a lot of things about like me feeling stuck. I don't know if I can be successful. Like, I'm impatient about the timeline of when it's like when I'll get bigger, when I'll make money, more money. We do some somatic work too. So I thought this was really helpful for me, and I hope it is for you. I just don't know what to do because I feel like I don't know if it's gonna work, and right now I'm not focusing too much on making money. So I'm intentionally taking a break from really trying to make money so I can be more creative and like figure out this pivot and like explore this new kind of way of working. So but I have this feeling of, I don't know if it will work, and then if later on I can make money, or if later on my audience will grow. Because it feels so, I just don't know if it can, I just don't know if it will work.
Yeah, it's like before you've been making decision from the algorithm, like based on the algorithm. And now it's really making a decision based on what you actually want to do. And that feels new and a little bit uncertain, right? Because you're like, you don't know if it will actually work out.
Yeah, and I think this whole time in my business, I've been thinking how to make money and how to grow my audience, and I would make content based on that, but not what I actually want to do.
Yeah. So so it's new.
So it's a new
and it's different
thing. Yeah.
But doesn't mean it's bad.
It's not bad. I just don't know if it'll work.
Yeah. Well, you haven't tried it, so you don't really know if it will work.
Yeah. I think the only time I did do this was like when I was a teenager and when I was in university, and I just blogged for the fun of it. That's when I just wrote whatever. But at that time, like it wasn't monetized. I wasn't trying to build a business. It was just for fun.
Yeah.
So I feel like I want to do that.
Yeah.
But then somehow I'll make money from it or grow my audience. And I've never had that thinking before, because I've always been trying to make money or please the algorithm or build my audience and doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah. What if like following what you actually want to do is the thing that will make you money?
I feel like you asked me that before. Oh my god.
Yeah.
No, you totally, like, I think it's maybe.
Like, can you see that it's possible that what if that is actually what will make you money?
I think it's possible, but I'm still scared.
Yeah. And that's normal, right? Because I think we've been taught to like worship the algorithm, or like do what works for other people, or what technically like works according to data in the industry, so that it will make it work so that maybe it should work for you, right? But what you're doing, it's like you're choosing something you're going down the unconventional path and choosing something that's like really aligned with your soul, that might not have been seen out there before, that is like very, very innovative. That's new.
Yeah, and so I think another part is like, I feel like before it wasn't 100% me, because I feel like I was following like a procedure, like, oh, this is how and I joined I had courses on how to start a YouTube channel and be successful. So I just followed like a formula. But I think this new thing that I'm doing, like I'm going to put more of me into it. So I feel scared that I'm going to put more me into it and then it's not going to work. So I think there's an element of it's more me in the content now, which I feel like I'm scared of, like if it doesn't go well, then it's going to really hurt because I put more of me into it.
Yes.
Rather than, before it was okay because I was just following a formula,
Yeah.
and doing what other people were doing. But now I want to do what I want to do.
Yeah.
Put more me into it. But then I feel like it's scary because if it doesn't work, then it's maybe I'm not good. Yeah.
And now you're putting your heart on the line more. It's like really coming from what you actually want to do.
And maybe people won't maybe it's not going to go well. Maybe people don't like me. Yeah. If they don't like my content, like the new content, it's kind of like they don't like me. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So it feels scarier because before it was less me and more I follow the route, like the formula.
Yes, and that could be true, right? There could be people who just like don't like you and like they opt themselves out.
Yeah, there could be people that don't like me. And that's okay, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, like I think this is the thing with like really, when you really follow what you want to do for yourself, like really be so much more 100% you, is that there's more on the line. And there's more on the line in terms of when it doesn't work out, you might get a lot more hurt, right? It might be a lot more personal.
Yeah, I think it's more personal.
Yeah. On the other side of it is that if it does do well, right? If you really do, if it does do well, if people do tell you how much they love your content, the other thing is true. Whereas in a way where you can really align when the right people comes into your world and people start telling you that you like your content. It's like you feel them even more because you're really creating something that's from what you actually want to do. This is what it comes with you really deciding to be 100%, to create content that's 100% more of yourself.
Yeah, there's both sides.
Yeah, there's both sides. There's always going to be both sides.
Oh my God.
It's just about how you want to create the content, right? Because honestly, it sounds like the other thing can be true. You can totally continue to create what works for the algorithm, but you just might not feel more alive and feel more like yourself and feel more joy when you're doing it, right? Now, when you're doing that, there could still be things that don't work out well.
Right. If I go the old way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. It's safer. There could still be things that don't work out well. But the opposite, but like the kind of, I guess the problem of that is that you don't actually enjoy the most of what you're doing. Right. So you can have it, I guess you can keep playing safe, but not really enjoy what you're doing, or really go out there and really do what you want to do, but then when it doesn't go well, it might take you might
I'll get personally hurt.
Yeah, you'll get personally hurt more. That's like the other side of the choice that you decide to do. So what is that you want?
I'm willing, I don't care about the people who will unfollow me or who don't care about me or who don't like the content. I think I feel like, because I've been doing this for 5 years full time. I feel like I'm still not there yet, and I'm wondering, when will I get bigger or finally be able to make the income that I want to make, and where it feels like more consistent and like easy. And I feel like I'm just always like, so I do want to do this pivot. I don't think I'll go back to the old way, but I'm nervous about like, how long is it going to take for me to get bigger or to be able to make money from this new way. Because it's already been so long, and I feel like I should have figured it out already. But it's been like half a decade, and I'm just starting to do what I think I really want to do. So I guess I'm just like, oh, when is it gonna... I'm like trying to put a time. I'm like, oh, when am I gonna get bigger with this new way? And am I willing to do this for, I don't know, let's say 3 years and see no results? Like, I think I'll be happier with the content I create, but I also want the result of like growing my audience and making more money. But I think I have a lot of pressure because I feel behind, because like, oh my God, it's already been 5 years. Like, when is it gonna happen?
It's already been 5 years.
Yeah. I feel like I should have been further along by now. Like, I'm still kind of struggling to make money. Like, the income is okay, but I'm not where I want to be, and I feel like I should have been here in 3 years.
Yeah.
But it's been 5 years.
Yeah, so the original expectation is that like you thought you would have been here in 3 years, but now you're here in 5 years.
Yeah, and I feel like I'm not there yet, so I don't know if it's going to be 6, 7, 8 years before I'm like satisfied with the amount of income I'm making and the audience growth.
Okay. What are you satisfied with right now?
Well, I have made some progress. So I have 70,000 YouTube subscribers, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I have my email list. And I am making money. And I know I could make more if I continue to do the old way.
Yeah.
Like, I know how to, like, I could do more brand deals. I could do more coaching, or I could sell more courses, like set up my email funnel so it's better. So I could do that and make money. But I think I want to do it in a more aligned way.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty happy with like my work lifestyle. Like, I work Monday to Friday, usually like maybe 5 hours a day, 6 hours a day. And I get to stay at home and I get to like travel and work. So I'm pretty happy with that. I just feel like I'm not there yet.
Yes.
I'm pretty satisfied. I'm pretty happy already, but I feel like I'm not there yet.
Yes. Yeah. I feel like this feeling of like not there yet, like there will always be this feeling of I'm not there yet. Like, doesn't matter where you are. There was a time when you first started and you're like, you're not there yet. Until you get to, I don't know, like 30K or 50K. Right? And now you're at 70K and you're still not there yet.
I want to be at like 200K.
Yeah. And then by the time you get to 200K, you'll feel like you're not there yet. You might get to 500K. Like, there will always be that feeling. And it's not that that feeling is bad. I think it's just like the ambitious part of us in a way where we always want to, like, you know, like achieve more and make things better. And that's not a bad thing. And it's more like, I guess it's more like where are you coming from, right? Is it coming from like you feel dissatisfied and frustrated with where you are right now? Or is it coming from, okay, I love where I am right now, okay, and I want more, and like, and now I do know how to make money, but now I want to make it in a more aligned way. Right? Do you see the feeling, the energy of where that's coming from is very important. Because if it's coming from this desperate place, and if it's coming from this place like I feel so behind, like I'm still not there yet, and there's like a strong dissatisfaction, then that's just going to continue to fuel the decisions that you make moving forward. right? So it's really about like, let those decisions, like let your changes, let your pivot be coming from a place of you feeling satisfied and like you wanting like more joy in your life, and let that be the driver that decides what you want to do next. Because that's going to, right? Because more dissatisfaction, it just creates more dissatisfaction. Lack just creates lack. Fear just creates more fear.
Yeah, I feel like I know that in my head.
Of course you do.
I know it in my head.
Logically.
I know. Yeah, it's like, yeah, of course I'm doing okay right now. And actually I'm so far, like, because like 2 years ago, my YouTube it was like 3,000 subscribers or something.
Yeah.
I would have loved to be at 70,000 subscribers. So I know how far I've come. But I think so I feel like I know it in my head. Like, yeah, I'm pretty satisfied right now. Like, there are people who would die to get to this place in business where I am right now. But then it's just...
Yeah, so it's how often right now do you let yourself live here?
Like, in the satisfied feeling?
Yeah.
I feel like every day when I work, it's always, I gotta do this, I gotta do that to be able to either like, oh, I have to post blah, blah, blah. I have to make money. Oh, I have to do this and that so I can be like more successful.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like when I'm working. Like, I'm working to achieve something over here. That's why I'm working.
Yeah, it's like that feeling of always chasing something. Like you're not there yet. You're not there yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're saying every day I should just work, but then be more satisfied?
Work and allow yourself to live in the, almost like, you know that feeling when you're like think about it, when you're really, really there, okay?
When I'm where?
Let's say if you're there now.
Okay, like if I get to that place?
Yeah.
Okay.
What would your day-to-day life look like, and how would you feel when you're truly there?
So I would still work.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would still work, but I think I would just be more chill in general.
Yes.
And not at that point I would be getting inspired and being creative every day. So I would really enjoy the process of being creative and creating things, because right now I feel like I have to create so I can grow.
Yes.
Like I have to. But I think when I'm there, it's more like I'm just doing it for the fun of it.
Yeah.
And there's no pressure to grow anymore or make money.
Notice what's very interesting is when you really allow yourself to live there, like how you've arrived and you're truly there, you're still working. Right?
I'm still working.
Yeah. And the working, it's coming from this place of feeling inspired and feeling creative. And there's less of a pressure. That doesn't mean you're not doing anything. You're still working.
Yeah. It's just, I feel like right now I'm
and you're
doing
still
all the work
making money
so that I can get there.
Yes. Right. And it's just so that you can get there. That's making it right. That's
a lot of pressure.
That's making it so hard for you, and that's creating all the pressure. Right? And so it's like, how can you really allow your everyday life to already feel like you've arrived? Because I think we always have this, it's like a thought error. It's a thought error that we think that when we have arrived, we're not going to do anything. It's just going to be chill, and we're not achieving any more goals. But actually that's not true, right? Notice when you're there, you're still doing things and you're still making money, but just from a less pressured way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like I know that in my head. Like, I've consumed so much content about what's it called, like just like act as if you're already in the like like you have the desire or whatever already, and just act from that place, like just assume, like, and we did do that before, like what was it that it was like because before I wanted to make like a certain amount of money, so then I would go about my day to day thinking, what would like 10K Dina do, or if she had 10,000 subscribers. So I feel like I know it in my head, but it's just so hard to do it. Actually, like I know that concept in my head. But how can I do it?
So it's all about the feelings, right? So how do you feel if you imagine yourself really there? Like, what's your next goal? 200K?
Yeah, I think like 200K.
Okay, 200K Dina. Right. And I love that we're talking about 200K, because I remember we talked before about 200K.
Yeah, right, 200K.
Yeah, and so you're kind of like on your way there compared to before. Yeah, you're much closer, right? So 200K Dina, how would she feel right now? Like, if you think about 200K Dina's mindset and her feeling, and if we take that person, drop her thoughts and her emotions into her current body, into her current situation right now, right? How would she feel in this moment?
Okay, how would she feel?
Yeah.
Right. I was thinking I would just be doing whatever.
Yes.
But that's not feeling.
But yeah, I would just be doing whatever, right? What kind of emotion does that create in your body when you really give yourself the permission to be able to just do whatever?
Well, I feel free and not stressed.
Okay.
And like there's no pressure. And I can just be creative and inspired. And I'm very chill.
You're chill. Okay. So right now, right, if you can like almost close your eyes and just like allow yourself to take one deep breath in, and on the exhale, allow your consciousness to drop into your body, to just focus on your body more. And right now, if you think about yourself where you are 200K Dina, and you just feel more free in the body, and you can do whatever, and just more chill and not stressed. When you think about yourself feeling free and not stressed, what comes out for you? Are there any physical changes or physical sensations that feel different for you in the body when you just feel free and not stressed?
More relaxed.
Where do you feel in your body that feels more relaxed?
My legs?
Your legs?
Have my legs been tense? Okay, wait, let me feel.
Yeah.
I think my brain feels more relaxed. And like my shoulder area.
Your brain in the shoulder area?
And my legs.
And your legs.
And my arms.
Yeah. Okay. And is there any one specific part in the body that when you feel free, it really shows for you? where you can really feel that energy? Is it in the brain? Is it shoulder area, legs, and your arms, or all of them? Is there anyone that's more dominant for you?
I think my arms, because I'm just imagining I can just do whatever, and then like I'm like raising my arms like woo, whatever.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So what does that energy of feeling like free and just being able to do whatever feel like in your arms? Like, does your arm feel light? Is it heavy? Is it normal? Like, what does it feel like? Does it have a weight to it?
Yeah, it feels lighter.
It feels lighter. And what's that movement? What's that energy like? Is it moving fast? Moving slow?
I think it feels a little giddy, like
Ooh. Okay.
Like, I can do whatever.
Yeah.
What should I do?
Yes. Okay. So it feels giddy and it's light and it's almost like you want to raise up your arm or like
and just do
that. Okay. Yeah. Almost like a little bit excited.
Yeah.
Excited feeling and it's like moving upwards. Like it wants to move.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's light. It's giddy. It's is it tight or is it like loose? What is
It's
it?
not tight.
Mm-hmm.
It's loose and giddy.
It's loose and
Loose
giddy.
and giddy.
Yeah, I love it. Okay. So right now, see if you can like let yourself close your eyes and just like breathe into the area in your arms where you can really feel that energy. And just notice how light it can feel. And it's just like loose and giddy. And you can even like move it. Move your arms how you think it would move. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, that's very light.
I'm self-conscious. It's on camera.
Yeah. But that's the thing, right? That's how energy and emotions can move. It's like, oh, it's like light, giddy. Yes. It's like light and giddy. Yeah. Okay. This is the feeling that you want to let your body remember, right? Notice it's like that light feeling can feel in the arms and it's giddy and you just want to laugh, right? And it feels light and it's moving, it's not still. This is what the feeling of feeling free, what it feels like in your body.
Mm-hmm.
It happens in the arms and there's movement there.
Yeah, I'm like a bird.
Yeah. Yeah, you're like a bird, right? And I want you to imagine you feeling like this. And when you feel like this, like what would be some natural things that you would want to do when you just let yourself act from this place?
Like, what would I do in my work?
Yeah, what would you do? Now, how would you approach your business?
I would just do whatever I feel like every day.
Yeah.
But if there's like maybe sometimes I'll have like deadlines for or certain tasks I have to do, so I'll make sure, of course I'll do those. But I think the majority of the time I just do whatever I feel like.
Yeah.
Like I could be writing, I could be maybe I feel like filming today.
Mm-hmm.
Or
yeah.
Maybe I feel like resting today. But if there are certain things I have to do, like if I need to like respond to emails, like I will do that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I'll just be more flowy with my work.
Yes.
Like I just do what I feel like that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Notice this feeling is very different from the feeling of like chasing after something.
Mm-hmm.
It's very flowy. It's not that you don't know the deadlines. You still do the things that's deadlines if the deadlines are involved, but you're more flowy.
Yeah. You know, I was imagining when you were saying it's
Yeah.
like not like chasing.
Uh-huh.
So my current arms when I'm chasing, it's like it's tight and I'm like I'm like trying to go. But I think when I'm flowing, it's more like
yes,
not like
yeah.
I have to work.
Yeah. So do you see? This is how to live your life.
This is how I live.
No, literally.
I should live my life.
This is. Yeah. Yeah, and I even want to offer, perhaps if there are moments right now, if you find yourself starting to get into like this energy, a lot of the times thinking might not help. It might actually help you to like do this first.
Right.
To create this energy in your environment, and then you're like, okay, now I'm ready to sit down and do YouTube. I'm ready to sit down and do what I want to do. Right? You want to get yourself into that zone and that headspace first before you take the action.
Okay. So should I literally go like this?
I mean, if it helps, yeah. Like actually, right? Because the movement of your body creates a certain energy for you as well. This is why some people, before they do something that wants to hype themselves up, they play a song and dance to it first before they go live, something like that, right? It's the same thing. If sitting down and like this energy is going to come up, like making it hard for you to feel more satisfied in your life and feel more chill, right? Then it might work as well to like get yourself into the energy of just feeling more free. Because this is what 200K Dina will feel.
Right.
And so
like
the more that you can feel like her right now, the faster, honestly, it will be to get to her. Right? Because you're not thinking from the current, you're like practicing thinking from 200K Dina every time when you're in her energy. Right? And 200K Dina makes very different decisions. Even when it's like we're dropping her into you right now with how she feels. Right? And on a daily, regular basis, she feels like this. Right? She's like so much more free. Yeah. She's like more free. She's more trusting. She's in flow. She's still doing the work. She's still meeting her deadlines. But it's a different way of doing things.
Okay, so I feel like, yes, I can do that. But then I'm still thinking like, so how do I make money?
Yeah, well, right? Okay, so get into this energy first. So get yourself into this energy. So free.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So from this place, how does she think about this question? Then what comes out for her when she's like feeling free? And we're dropping 200K Dina into your body right now.
I basically I do whatever and I make money. Somehow.
Yeah.
It's just there.
Yeah.
Like maybe by that point my audience is bigger. So like there's more AdSense. Brand deals are higher.
Yeah.
More people on the email
but you're
list.
thinking about different circumstances, right? So what we're doing is we're dropping 200K Dina into your specific situation right now.
Oh, my specific situation.
Yeah. So she's still so you're still at 70K.
Okay.
You're still where you are right now, but you're feeling the energy of 200K Dina. So 200K Dina, how does she approach your question? How do I make money?
Right. In my current situation.
In your current situation, feeling your energy.
Okay. Well, I think I can go 2 months without making money, just trying this out.
Yeah.
And then maybe, so like right now, maybe I kind of already decided like for the next 2 months, I don't want to focus on the money. I want to focus on like this new pivot, creating kind of Dina.
Okay.
So I think right now I don't have to worry about the money because I already told myself, okay, go 2 months, just do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And then maybe 2 months later, then think about it.
Okay.
But then I just don't know if in 2 months, if anything will happen. And I would still be in this situation.
Okay. Yeah. So how does 200K Dina think about that?
Then I would...
When she's feeling free and...
Okay. And if it's 2 months later?
Yeah. Because again, right, remember, you're not just letting yourself feel free if it's just for 2 months.
Yeah.
Right? Because you want to embody her. And so it's this whole time you're feeling free.
Yeah, maybe I would, after 2 months, I would, I could probably go longer without making money, but then I think at some point I would need to come up with a way to make money. And if my audience is still the same, if the brand deals are still the same amount of money, I would probably come up with like an offer, like either a new course or a community that feels more aligned with this Dina.
Yeah.
And then work on selling that thing. Yeah. Maybe it could be in 2 months or 3 months or 4 months.
Yeah. Okay. How do you feel about that?
I think that would be good. But then now I'm thinking, so what would it be? What would I offer? What kind of offer would I have? But I think I don't have to think about that now. Maybe that's 2 months later.
Yeah. Yeah. Notice it's like when you're just allowing yourself to feel free and like embody more of 200K Dina. Like she's not like, this is how she will answer the question, right? Of how do I make money right now is that, oh, actually, you already decided that you're not going to worry about it for 2 months. Right? Like you're literally not going to worry about it for 2 months.
Yeah.
Right? And then afterwards, she also has a plan. It's like, okay, let me try doing something that's more aligned. And then maybe you also don't have to think about what that is because that's like, you will think about that later.
Right. Okay.
Right? Notice how the overall like energy and feeling is just so much more different with how you approach your decisions and what you want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I see how I could do that. So I guess for the next 2 months, don't worry about the money and then don't even think about what to offer. Because I think that even right now, I'm still thinking like, what could I offer?
Yeah.
But I think that's not for me to think about right now. It could be 2 months later.
Yeah. Yeah, and you'll come up with something, right? That's more aligned later on.
Right.
Yeah. But right now, it sounds like even if, right, 200K Dina is like here right now, she'll be like, okay, let yourself to just flow and just be free and just experiment right now because this is the phase for you to experiment and just play.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. How are you feeling right now?
Pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. Is there anything that you want to conclude or summarize for yourself before we finish?
Okay. So I think I will definitely remember the flowy feeling and not the
Yeah. Yes.
charging to go somewhere feeling. So, I think like now I can, like every day I should, maybe before I work, I can get into that kind of flowy feeling. So that's like a practical thing I can do.
Yeah.
And I think when I work and when I think about like questions that I have, I can just remind myself of like, okay, if I were already there, like making a certain amount of money with like 200K followers, how would that person approach it? So that's something else I could do. I think I just need to, I think, forget about the timeline of when am I going to get bigger and just, I think I will. Yep. I know I will.
Yeah.
At some point. I don't need to worry about the timeline. Because I think if I continue to do this, I think it will happen at some point. So I need to forget about the, like, just don't put the pressure on myself to get bigger fast. And even though it's been like 5 years, I can kind of see it as, it's like, it's already in the past. And like, I can't really, of course I would love to have been there, like get to where I am, get to where I want to go earlier, but like right now I'm not there. But in a way, I've already arrived at a place I wanted to be at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So forget about the timeline.
Yeah. Yeah, and honestly, that's true in so many ways, right? Because you just shared with me that you there are many things in your life that you are satisfied with. So in many ways, you have already arrived.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have. And I think I need to remember that. And yeah, I need to remember that when I'm working.
Yeah. And like one way to really help you remember that is like this. It's literally this, right? Because there's also like a somatic aspect to it where you're actually feeling it in your body instead of living in your head. Because logically, there are always a lot of things that we think we should believe in. Right? But it's like you have to get it to the body to experience it truly, to feel differently and to act differently. Yeah. Okay. Yay!
Thanks.
Yes. Okay. Yay,
Yeah,
sounds
helpful
good.
session.